Hi, welcome to Holistically Fit and Healthy. I'm Cara, and I'm a wife, a mom, teacher, and a certified integrative holistic health coach. I own Holistically Yours Health and Wellness, and I have additional certifications in behavioral analysis, detoxification, and hormone health. I love all things health and fitness, but you won't find any fad diets and magic pills here. Join me as we achieve wellness that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey toward a happier, healthier you. So get ready to discover how eating healthy can be simple and delicious, and how making realistic, sustainable shifts will empower you to achieve all of your health goals. From creative ways to incorporate more whole foods into your diet, to finding joy in movement and practicing mindfulness, I'll share practical tips, insights, and recipes to help you thrive. Together, we will navigate the confusing world of nutrition and empower you to take control of your health. Whether you're looking to lose weight, decrease inflammation, boost your energy levels, or simply feel better in your own skin, I am here to support you every step of the way. So if you're ready to embrace a holistic approach to health and wellness that's both delicious and fulfilling, let's get started. Hello and welcome back to the show. Today we're going to talk about a very simple morning routine reset. And we're going to talk about 5-minute habits to balance hormones and to reset your body. And this is especially helpful if you're someone who is trying to lose weight. And it's focused on busy moms in perimenopause who feel like they need energy, they need balance, and a realistic way to start the day. So if you're here, I already know one thing about you. You're showing up for yourself in the middle of a very full, very busy life, and that's something worth celebrating. So congratulations. Today we're talking about mornings, not the perfect, peaceful, meditative ones you see on Instagram and social media. We're talking about the real kind of mornings. The ones where someone forgot their shoes, you didn't have time to eat, and you're already running on fumes by 9 a.m. We've all had those days, right? So if this sounds familiar, this episode is for you. We're breaking down a simple, doable morning reset routine designed specifically for busy moms in midlife dealing with stress, low energy, and perimenopause symptoms. These tips aren't about doing more, because who needs more? They're about doing the right things in the right order to help your hormones work with you and not against you. All right, if you're ready, let's get into it. First, let's talk about why your morning routine is one of the most powerful tools for hormone balance and metabolism support. When I talk about morning routines with my clients, the first thing they say to me is, I cannot wake up any earlier. I'm already waking up exhausted. I need all the sleep I can get. And I get that. I completely understand. In midlife, your hormones, especially your cortisol, insulin, and estrogen, they're all shifting. And these changes impact your energy levels, your ability to lose or gain weight, your stress response, and even your sleep quality. So I completely understand when people look at me with a horrified expression and they're like, there's no way I'm waking up early. It's not going to happen. But here's the thing. How you start your morning sets a tone for all of those things. And if you wake up and immediately check your phone, drink coffee, and rush through a stressful routine, your body is starting its day in fight or flight mode before you've even made it to breakfast. So instead, what if you had a 5-minute morning rhythm that calmed your nervous system, supported your hormones, and boosted your energy without waking up before 5 a.m. or adding more to-do checklists to your plate? Let's talk about how. So this reset takes 5 to 10 minutes max and only includes 4 steps. Hydrate, breathe, nourish, and move. Now, before you freak out and say, oh my God, that sounds like so much, remember I said you only need 5 to 10 minutes maximum to hydrate, breathe, nourish, and move. Okay. So this morning routine is something you can do while the kids are getting dressed, while you're making lunches, or even before anyone else is up, if you're lucky. Let's talk about step 1, which is hydrate. First thing, before you even have your morning coffee, before you touch your phone, drink a full glass of water. So you think about it. You've just spent, 7, 8 hours sleeping. Your body is naturally dehydrated in the morning because you haven't had anything to drink for several hours in a row. And even mild dehydration can make you feel tired, bloated, and cranky. If you add a pinch of mineral salt or a little squeeze of lemon to boost absorption and support your adrenal health, that's like a little extra bonus for you if you want to add mineral salt or a squeeze of lemon to your morning water. And something that I like to suggest to my clients is to keep a bottle of water on your nightstand, right? It's the first thing that you're going to reach for in the morning. You wake up, your alarm goes off, you shut off your alarm. Before your feet even touch the floor, your water is there waiting, and you can drink it before you're even out of bed. So step 2 is to breathe. And I feel like breathing is the most overlooked support that we can do for our bodies. I feel like it's the one that gets skipped the most, but it's the one that can be the biggest game changer for many people. So before you dive into the chaos of the day, take just 1 minute, 60 seconds to regulate your nervous system by breathing. So something really simple that you can do is just breathe in for 4 seconds. You can try it with me now. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 2 seconds. And then breathe out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to repeat that 3 to 4 times. That's it. Super simple. Less than a minute. And by breathing in this way, it signals to your brain that you are safe, and it will help to lower your cortisol. Your cortisol is naturally high in the morning. That's what helps to wake you up. You don't want to increase it even more by being in fight or flight mode. You want your cortisol to be at a certain level in the morning because, like I said, that's what's waking you up, but you don't want it to go into overdrive. So that will signal to your brain that your body is safe and help to keep your cortisol levels in balance. So that your energy is not sabotaged later, right? And breathing is something you can do in the shower. You can do while brushing your teeth. You can do it while making breakfast. Just find a minute in your morning to breathe, and breathe slowly and intentionally. And it makes a huge difference. So step 3 is to nourish your body. Your hormones need fuel to function. So if your breakfast is just coffee and a banana, or even worse, sometimes maybe it's nothing at all, you're likely setting yourself up for energy crashes, fatigue, cravings, and mood swings later on in the day. So if you aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein, some healthy fats, and some complex carbs, then you're going to set your body up to have more sustained energy. So maybe you're having a piece of sourdough toast with avocado and some hard-boiled eggs with a protein shake. That's a great breakfast. Or you're having a smoothie, but you're having a protein smoothie. So you have protein powder, maybe some chia seeds, some almond butter, and some frozen berries in there with some spinach, right? It doesn't need to be fancy. You just need to be consistent and make sure that you're balancing your breakfast. That's going to help to balance your blood sugar. It's going to help to balance your cortisol, and it's going to help to balance your energy, if not increase your energy throughout the day. So step number 4, I said movement. Don't get scared. I'm not asking you to do a 30-minute workout unless that works for you and that's what you want. My husband wakes up every morning. He goes to the gym. So a 30-minute workout fits into his schedule and he feels really good afterwards. And if that's something that works for you, then by all means do it. But it's not necessarily what I'm talking about as part of your quick and easy routine, right? So you really just need 2 to 5 minutes of movement to help kickstart your metabolism, improve your lymphatic drainage, and wake up your brain. So maybe that means you are stretching while you're brewing coffee. You're doing 10 squats while you're brushing your teeth. or while you're waiting for like the shower to warm up. Or if you can, you're taking a 5-minute walk outside, bonus points for getting in some sunlight, which also helps to improve your mood. And you want to make sure that you're getting natural light in your eyes, if possible, within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up, because that helps your circadian rhythm, it balances your cortisol, and it supports deeper sleep at night. So if you can't get outside, open the blinds, let the light in, and do the best that you can to get some natural light. Now, I know you might be thinking, sure, Cara, this sounds great, but I don't have time for a morning routine. And I get it because I know you're already juggling so much. But it's not about adding more. It's about stacking these simple habits into your existing routine in a way that supports your body instead of draining it. So, drinking that bottle of water before your feet touch the floor in the morning because it's sitting next to your bed at night, or drinking that water while you start the coffee, or breathing while you wait for the shower to warm up, or while you're physically getting dressed, eating breakfast with your kids, not after they're gone. Something that I do is I have started having a protein shake every morning because it's quick and it's easy for me, and I'm prepping it the night before. So in my blender cup, I start with milk, and then I put in a handful of spinach, and then I put in berries so that it's not getting like gross and congealed overnight. It's kind of like when you make, have you ever seen like those mason jar salads where the dressing goes on the bottom and then maybe you have like chickpeas or chicken next, and then like your lettuce doesn't go on till like one of the very last things, because if you leave your lettuce sitting in the salad dressing, it's going to wilt and get gross and disgusting, and who wants to eat that? I kind of prep my protein shake in the same way so that my protein powder, and whatever other powders, my adaptogens, like whatever I'm adding, my collagen, those are sitting on top so that they're not getting gross and caked with the milk and disgusting in the bottom. So think of it like as you would stack your mason jar salad, I kind of like create my protein shake the same way. And then in the morning, I just grab it. The blender bottom's already on it. I store it upside down in my refrigerator so it's not sitting on the blade. So in the morning, I turn it over, I put it on the blender, I press blend, and I blend it while I'm packing my son's lunch. And then I have a really protein packed, healthy, on the go breakfast for myself. So it doesn't have to be difficult. It just has to be something that you can add into your daily routine that's realistic for you, right? And these little tiny tweaks can truly shift you from survival mode to stability, from feeling exhausted to having energy, and from being more reactive to more intentional throughout your day. And when you string together a couple mornings like that in a row, that's when the transformation happens. That's when it becomes sustainable, and that's when it starts to stick. So I have a challenge for you. Pick just one of these steps and start there. Maybe it's hydration. Maybe it's adding just 10 grams of protein to your breakfast. Maybe it's breathing before you check your phone in the morning. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be progress, right? And you're not behind. You're not too late. I just want to remind you of that. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right signals. And habit stacking can be so important for transformation. So please keep that in mind. If you want help with habit stacking, or you're not sure where to begin or how to fit it into your day, please reach out. I'm here to help. I'll put a link in the show notes so you can reach out to me if any questions that you have. I would love to hear from you. I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me today. If this episode spoke to you, please leave me a review, share it with another mom who's craving energy and balance too. And don't forget to hit follow so you won't miss the next episode, and you know what's coming next. So take care of you and fill up your cup. You are doing a wonderful and amazing job. I know you are. And I will talk to you soon. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be doable. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this helpful, share it with a mom friend who's ready to add a little more ease into their day. Remember to follow me on Instagram at holistically fit and healthy for more health and wellness tips. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.